Picture a perfect summer morning in Yellowstone's Biscuit Basin, families strolling along the wooden boardwalks, kids marveling at sapphire pools and steaming vents, the air tinged with the sharp scent of sulfur. The sun is just beginning to warm the landscape, casting golden light over the vibrant mineral deposits and the mist rising from the hot springs. Laughter and the click of cameras fill the air as visitors soak in the surreal beauty of this geothermal wonderland. Suddenly, the ground at Black Diamond Pool shudders, not the gentle warning of a geyser but a violent guttural roar that seems to come from deep within the earth. The vibrations ripple through the boardwalk, unsettling both the visitors and the wildlife nearby. Conversations stop mid-sentence as everyone senses something is terribly wrong. Without warning, a colossal jet of boiling water, mud, and rocks erupts skyward, launching boulders high above the treetops and raining hot debris over the boardwalk. The force of the explosion is staggering, sending shockwaves through the basin and filling the air with a deafening roar. The noise is overwhelming, echoing off the hills while the air grows thick with grit, steam, and the acrid smell of minerals. Panic erupts as visitors scramble for safety, ducking and covering their heads, unsure where the next blast might come from. Instinct takes over. People run, dodging falling rocks and clumps of mud, the ground bucking beneath their feet. The once sturdy boardwalk now feels treacherous, swaying and creaking with every tremor. There's no time for photos, no time to look back. Only the desperate urge to escape, to get away from the chaos and the unpredictable fury of the earth. In mere seconds, a serene morning is shattered, replaced by chaos and confusion. A stark reminder of the volatile power that lies just beneath Yellowstone's surface. The explosion is raw, untamed, and nothing like the predictable, almost theatrical show of Old Faithful. This is nature at its most wild and unpredictable. The boardwalk, designed for safe viewing, is suddenly a dangerous trap, splintered, slick, and littered with debris. What was meant to protect now threatens those who linger. Tourists flee, leaving behind hats, cameras, and backpacks. A scene transformed in moments from postcard perfect to a disaster zone, marked by fear and confusion. This was not a geological display for curious onlookers. It was a blast zone, a place marked by the raw force of nature unleashed. Yellowstone's beauty in an instant revealed its wild, unpredictable heart, a reminder that beneath the surface this land is alive, restless, and always capable of surprise. What could possibly cause the ground to explode with such force, leaving behind a gaping crater and a landscape forever changed? It wasn't a supervolcano eruption as some might fear, but something different, a hydrothermal explosion. This is a violent steam-driven event, where the power of water and heat combine to unleash sudden destruction. Beneath Yellowstone, a complex network of underground cracks and fissures forms a hidden world. Here, water seeps down from the surface, traveling deep into the earth where it's heated by underlying geothermal energy. As the water heats up, it transforms into steam, building pressure in these underground chambers. Normally, this steam finds its way out through geysers or hot springs, much like a kettle whistling when it boils. These natural vents release pressure in spectacular but controlled bursts. But sometimes, minerals dissolved in the hot water begin to deposit and accumulate, gradually sealing off these escape routes. Over time, a hard mineral cap forms, trapping the steam beneath an increasingly rigid barrier. As more steam is generated, the pressure builds relentlessly, much like shaking a sealed soda can and leaving it in the sun. The energy has nowhere to go, and the tension mounts. Eventually, the rock and mineral cap can't withstand the immense force. The pressure becomes too great, and the Earth's crust gives way in a sudden, violent release. The result is a catastrophic blast that hurls water, mud, and rocks high into the air, scattering debris across the landscape and leaving a scar on the Earth's surface. There's no magma involved, just superheated steam breaking free in an instant, demonstrating the raw power of geothermal forces. The explosion at Biscuit Basin was inevitable. The underground system was primed, the pressure unstoppable, and the conditions perfect for a dramatic release. Scientists believe a thick mineral cap formed under Black Diamond Pool, sealing in the steam for years, maybe even decades, until the pressure finally reached a breaking point and exploded outward. This event was a dramatic reminder of the hidden, powerful forces constantly at work beneath Yellowstone's surface. Researchers continue to monitor these geothermal systems, hoping to better understand and predict such explosive events. Hydrothermal explosions are rare, but when they do occur, they can reshape the land in mere seconds, altering the landscape and reminding us of nature's unpredictability. This was nature's pressure cooker blowing its lid, a powerful demonstration of the Earth's hidden energy, waiting just beneath our feet. When the dust finally settled, Biscuit Basin was almost unrecognizable. A gaping, steaming wound now marked the spot where Black Diamond Pool once shimmered in the sunlight. The landscape, once a place of wonder and beauty, had been transformed in an instant by the raw force of nature. What had been a vibrant, bustling area filled with visitors and the sounds of geothermal activity was now eerily silent, the air thick with steam and the scent of minerals. The pool's edges were violently blown out with debris scattered in every direction. The boardwalk, once a safe path for visitors, was now shattered and twisted, a stark reminder of the explosion's power. What was built for safety had become a hazard itself, splintered wood buried under rocks, and the path now treacherous for anyone who dared approach. The National Park Service responded immediately, moving quickly to close off the entire area. Their priority was clear: protect the public from the unpredictable dangers that now lurked beneath the surface. Rangers cordoned off the site with caution tape and barriers. Overnight, Biscuit Basin became strictly off-limits: no repairs, no visitors, and no exceptions. The closure wasn't just about a broken path, it was about an unstable, unpredictable landscape. The ground itself was now a threat, shifting and steaming, with new dangers possibly hidden just below the surface. As of August 2025, the area remains closed, a stark monument to nature's power and a sobering warning to all who visit Yellowstone. This is a place to be respected. Scientists now need time to study what happened, to analyze the aftermath, and to try to understand what might come next. Their research could help prevent future disasters and deepen our knowledge of Yellowstone's volatile heart. The explosion signaled a fundamental change underground. Rebuilding or reopening now would be reckless as the Earth continues to shift and settle. The silent, empty boardwalks stand as a powerful reminder. Yellowstone's breathtaking beauty is matched only by its ever-present danger. In a place as dynamic as Yellowstone, safety must always come first. The park's ever-changing nature demands constant vigilance and respect. Sometimes the only wise move is to step back, let the Earth settle, and remember that in Yellowstone, we are only visitors in a land shaped by fire and time. The July explosion was just the beginning, setting off a chain reaction that no one could have predicted. The blast destabilized the underground system, triggering a series of smaller eruptions, nicknamed Sasquatch events by scientists who watched the area with growing concern. These eruptions were often detected by sensors, sometimes seen by cameras, but always proof the area was still restless and unpredictable. From November 2024 through summer 2025, sensors and cameras recorded multiple bursts: water, steam, and sediment shooting into the air, sometimes with startling force. Each event confirmed the system was far from settled, and the danger remained ever-present. The recurring eruptions justified keeping the public away, as safety could not be guaranteed. The Sasquatch was no myth. It was a new, unpredictable chapter for Biscuit Basin, rewriting the story of Yellowstone's wildest places. For geologists, the explosion was a rare chance to study Yellowstone's hidden forces. The Yellowstone Volcano Observatory quickly deployed seismic and infrasound sensors to monitor every tremor and blast. These instruments created a round-the-clock surveillance system, capturing even the smallest eruptions. In May 2025, a high-resolution webcam was installed, providing constant visual monitoring. The camera sends images to a public website every 15 minutes, letting scientists and the world watch for changes. Michael Poland of YVO explained, "The ongoing eruptions are the system adjusting after the massive disruption. The new network of sensors and cameras gives scientists the data they need to keep the public safe. Science and technology now stand guard over Yellowstone's volatile heart." Now, anyone can help monitor Yellowstone. The USGS webcam at Biscuit Basin lets the public watch for eruptions in near real time. Every 15 minutes, a new image appears online, sometimes showing calm, sometimes a sudden plume. Citizen scientists are encouraged to report anything unusual, expanding the eyes on the ground. This collaboration increases the chances of catching fleeting events and connects the public to real science. Watching the webcam, you can spot changes, compare images, and contribute to understanding Yellowstone's restless nature. It's a unique blend of curiosity and science, turning everyone into a volcano watcher. The story of Biscuit Basin is now shared by all who care to look. The events at Biscuit Basin are a humbling lesson. Yellowstone is alive, unpredictable, and powerful. The closure is a necessary respect for a landscape that can change in an instant. There's no need for fear. Hydrothermal explosions are part of Yellowstone's natural cycle, not signs of impending doom. Each eruption, each sensor reading, and each webcam image adds to our understanding. The work of scientists and the participation of the public bring us closer to Yellowstone's mysteries. The story of Black Diamond Pool is one of discovery, resilience, and the power of observation. Technology now lets us all witness the park's wild heart from anywhere. Yellowstone will continue to surprise, erupt, and evolve. That's its magic. The explosions are a reason to respect, not avoid, this living laboratory. For those who watch, Yellowstone offers an endless, awe-inspiring show of the Earth's power.